Absolutely. No, men are like the Nashville police, where we saw them run into the situation and neutralize it as soon as they did. That's real men. Um, Real men are what help. I mean, you had just to segue onto, this is the end of Women History Month, and the
That's
vice
right.
president, she tweeted that women are the backbone of this country, which is absolute fucking horseshit in my mind.
Pull it up. Let's pull it up,
Because
Spencer. Roll it, baby.
because men are the ones who went to war to fight for the freedom of this country. Men are the ones who went to World War I, who went through World War II. Men are the ones who do the job that completely keep this country functional, that women will not touch.
Habibi,
Men are the ones who do this, and
It's
they have allowed
women get one
have
month.
paved the way.
Right.
Men have paved the way for women to get out of the kitchen, to be able to go vote, and for her to go and suck dick to get ahead. If it wasn't for a man's dick, she wouldn't be where she is.
It's true. It's that connection. Booyakasha. All right. Hit it, Spencer.
Women, they are the backbone of our democracy, and I stand on their shoulders.
She was on knees.
I don't think Kamala Harris has ever stood in her life. See if they hear the melon. All right. Where's Sandra Day O'Connor, huh? Maisie Hirono. Get ready for when they do the things on Kamala. All right. First woman, first black woman, first Indian woman. 3. Daughter of immigrants. I'm sorry, 4. Transgender state senator.
While I may be the first woman in this office, I will not be the last.
Jay, how is it possible that she puts a man in the Women's History Month tribute? Patriarchy wins again, baby.
Always. I mean, we had that in USA Today. We had it in ESPN. They announced that for Women's History Month, they wanted to highlight the man who puts on lipstick and grew out his hair is dominating women's swimming.
Leah Thomas.
How right, he is dominating them. Yep. And then in USA Today, they put it the Minnesota trans activist senator, and how he is now named Woman of the Year as well. It's really
remember
insane.
when the Caitlyn Jenner though was like legitimately nominated Woman of the Year?
Not nominated. They gave him the award.
Right. And it's just funny because like at that time, like everyone's like, oh, I'm so brave, so courageous. But that was the watershed moment in which like they literally were testing. That was a psyop right there. They were testing all of us to see how we would respond to that. And honestly, like people will laugh it off and think like, why would they give this person who's been a man their entire life Woman of the Year? They've been a woman for 1 year, maybe less than that, and they get Woman of the Year. How the fuck is that possible? You chop off your dick and grow a pair of tits and grow long hair, and all of a sudden you're a woman? Fuck out of here. Anyways, Riley Gaines, who is one of the NCAA swimmers who competed against Leah Thomas, basically said Leah Thomas is not she tweeted, Leah Thomas is not a brave, courageous woman who earned a national title. He is an arrogant, this is good. He is an arrogant cheat who stole a national title from a hardworking, deserving woman. The NCAA is responsible, 100%. If I was a woman working at ESPN, I would walk out. You're spineless, ESPN. And yes, kudos. 100% agree.
See, that's bravery right there, especially because we know how much shit. Oh yeah, how much shit she's gonna get for standing up for herself and for her fellow women athletes that had to go and stand through that humiliation in order for this man to get the spotlight. Can you imagine that? They had to sit through humiliation of losing, of not getting the spotlight, of not being able to compete fairly in order for the spotlight and all the celebrity to go to this man. Yeah. But we are supposed to say that this is all good for women. And that, you know, people, the trans movement is not a misogynistic movement whatsoever. It's just silencing women's voices in order for men who wear makeup.
It's not misogynistic at all. All they're doing is just being like, you know what? Men can be women too. And also men are better women than women.
Oh, we win all the awards.
Yeah. So did you see what happened in New Zealand this past weekend?
No, what happened?
Okay, so there was a rally or there was basically a let's see, Posey Parker and Kelly J. Keane. They were speaking at an event, and I'm trying to look for the specific tweet here. It's Kelly J. Keane is on this Let Women Speak tour. It's intended to give women a chance to speak out about the effects of gender ideology. And of course, the trans rights activists have just called them TERFs, and have just like basically bombarded and harassed and protested and assaulted these people. I don't know if there's accurate footage or if there's good enough footage. There was one thing I saw in which Kelly J. Keane was just
I remember
in the middle of here, let me find it. I don't know if but if you haven't been
they were violently silencing and tearing down this this rally. They were right. They were counter protesters,
right? And
they were like violently tearing, trying to stop them from speaking.
They're literally not letting women speak.
Right, and these are men in wigs fighting women from speaking. And we are supposed to and you have the left completely silence on this. And actually they encourage this stuff. They encourage this violence. They do.
Look,
they encourage the violence.
This is at the Let Women Speak event in Auckland. Look, that's the podium. See how that woman in the pink dress is pouring whatever the fuck blood or tomato juice on the speaker. That's because they don't have they don't have any good arguments to counter. So what do? They resort to harassment, violence, assault, you name it. That's right. That's not discourse.
No, it's not. Here we go. And it's fucking, and look, and it was an old lady. She's an old elderly woman getting beat. Look at this guy. Look at this. Look at him. And you can see, like, you look at his fucking body movement and all of this type of stuff. They are anxiety-ridden, mentally ill fuckers. They are anxiety-ridden, mentally ill pieces of shit that are not getting the help that they deserve, that they need. Not that they deserve it. Look at this piece of shit, what he did. That they're not getting the help that they need, the mental help that they need. They're instead getting affirmation that what they are doing is right, affirmation that their existence is just, affirmation that they are these special individuals, affirmation after affirmation, instead of being you stupid motherfucker and beating them with a belt until they grow the fuck up. We have babied these people way too much, and the left just keeps on feeding it and feeding it and feeding it. And these people cannot function normally in society. They went and beat a 73-year-old. A 73-year-old. I wouldn't give a fuck how racist, sexist, whatever, the bigoted, Islamophobic, whatever the fuck she was. I am not hitting a 73-year-old. I'm kicking her walker and walking away.
That's not the same either. It's not like the walker is an extension of their body, right?
Right. It's not. I tripped over a rock and hit it, and then I walked away. But
no, for real though, what's the deal with all that? You know, it's insane to me that. And look, I almost lost it today because I had an elderly person like cut me off on the road, and I was like, I'm in Florida. You know, this dude was like a straight up asshole. I didn't get mad. I just beat, and then I let it go. Khalastum. I let it go.
That's good.
But I thought to myself, what if I really wanted to like get into it? How would that work out? How would that play out? Well, for one, I probably wouldn't be doing the show tonight because I'd probably be arrested.
Yes.
And rightfully so.
Absolutely.
But two, like, think of all the people who've like partaken in elderly abuse just like at these at nursing homes and shit, adult care facilities. Like, these are the people who are like the scum of the earth, the worst of the worst. Like, they are like just below pedophiles and people who abuse children. And well,
actually, like, I would even put them in the same level of people who abuse children, because they advocate for these gender affirmation cares happening to 8, 9, and 7-year-olds. They are in the same level as child abusers.
I guess that's true. Yeah.